Hey everybody, welcome back. A little late, a little belated. I've been really busy lately with work and the holidays. Had a good happy new year, everybody. See, I get some new subscribers, some old friends to high school I reached out to, let them know about my channel. I don't know why I didn't think about it earlier. I guess it was a confidence thing. Wasn't sure if my channel was doing as well as it is, but it's really taken off lately. So I want to give a shout out to some of my longtime subscribers. That's Derek Jones, Cindy Lester, Josh, Flabby Abby, and get some new subscribers I wanted to send a shout out to. Hey, how you doing, Bob, Rob, and Wally? And I think I had some other people. I saw the subscriber numbers go up, but not everybody has their username listed. So yeah, if you subscribed, if you're one of the new 5 subscribers, welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy this channel. Hoping to make good on my New Year's resolution. I actually have gained. The holiday season was great. I usually get stressed out by the holidays, but I got through them okay. Nothing. It was a little bit of a challenge as always, but everything went fairly smoothly overall. I'd say 95% of the time it went smoothly, and no big major problems, major catastrophes. I normally, to avoid the crowds, get stressed out with those big crowds. Never go out on Black Friday. That's a given for me, even at Thanksgiving night. Definitely not Friday morning. But I made a point to go to whenever I had to go to a store for anything, I went either really early in the morning or late at night to avoid the crowd. So I'm hoping to make good on, I was trying to get back, I have gained like some holiday pounds, holiday weight gain, about 10 pounds. I'm definitely better off than I was last year. Last year, around this time, I was like 290. That was the most I ever weighed in my life. So I did get down to like 253, I think. So I did lose like 37 pounds, but now I have gained like 15 pounds back. So I'm up over 265. So I was going to the gym last year, but I was so sick last year for like 3 or 4 months. I had it was just one strain. I had strep throat really bad, really bad. You could actually see one of my old videos where I was talking on it. I only talked for like 2 or 3 minutes. I could barely talk, but it took me like 3 or 4 rounds of antibiotics to get rid of it. So I was sick from like November until March, like on and off. So I was looking to go back to the gym last year, get back in shape, but because of being so sick and I was starting a new job, doing a lot of physical labor, so I just I was so worn out. I couldn't do it. So I'm hoping to do better on that this year. And when I do eat better too, I work out, I feel better, look better. Same thing with eating too. I do like healthy food. I just happen to like unhealthy food more. But I have some plans, and I love. It's like I know what I have to do. I see the results of doing the right thing, but it's like actually doing it. It's a big mental game. It's like 5% knowledge, but it's actually like 95% of the mental state. You got to get so it's kind of like a job or school, whatever you do, or housework. You just got to get into the groove. You got to get into the routine, and once you get into that groove, it's like maybe getting in the groove of cleaning your house for the weekend. It just you got to get in that groove, and then there's no stopping you. You just go until you're done. So yeah. As far as greens, I love vegetables. I just got to eat more vegetables, especially greens, because greens, the belief when I heard from most of them, I think peas have sugar in them, carbs, but most of those greens, like green beans and spinach, kale, things like that, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, which I love, all that. You can pretty much lettuce. You can eat like all you want, and it's not. You don't have to worry about any weight gain, and it does hold over your appetite. It makes you full and fuller longer. That's the thing with carbs. They get you filled up, but it's like you end up crashing. You get tired. It doesn't hold you for very long. You get tired, and then still, it could be like an hour, 2 hours later, I'm already hungry again. I'm not really big on, not a big bread eater, rice eater, but I definitely love my pasta and my rice, or my potatoes, and I do love sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are better than regular potatoes, but as far as like rice and pasta, bread, I'm sorry, I can't do brown rice. I can't do it. It's healthier, lower, calories, but because of rice, I think pasta too. You can have like regular like white pasta, like half a cup is a serving, but when it comes to whole wheat pasta or brown rice, like you could have like another cup, a cup and a half as a serving. But yeah, whole wheat bread, I'm sorry, I can't do it. It just doesn't appeal to me. So and then fruit does have sugar in it, but it's you can have a lot of fruit too because it's not refined sugar. It's natural. It's natural. There's no added sugar to it. So just gotta add more veggies, fruit in my diet, more beans. I love beans. Made some black-eyed peas yesterday, and I love baked beans, which baked beans can be a little unhealthy if there's too much sugar. And I'm not worried about sodium. I don't have high sodium, but yeah, it could be a problem if you got too much sodium in there, too much sugar. I got to eat more soups and salads, and definitely go for the lower fat, lower calorie dressings and soups. Go for the stock soups and the vinaigrette salad dressings, and avoid the creamy soups, the creamy salad dressings. What else? I gotta cut out. I haven't eaten pop for. I gotta cut out pop. Lately, for some reason, it's not because I've been telling myself I need to stop drinking it. You can consume a lot more calories that way. You can drink your calories a lot faster than eat calories, and you don't even realize it. So yeah, I do love lemonade. I do love pop, but I gotta cut that out. I gotta get rid of that, and it just, oh man, it almost feels like a hangover. All that sugar, all that carbonation. The next day, it's like, oh, it's just like you just feel like you're crashing. I'm not diabetic, but yeah, it almost feels like you're going into like a diabetic, like a sugar carbohydrate coma now where you have the best teeth. I'm prone to cavities, so yeah, it's not very good for me to be drinking sugary drinks anyways. I had years ago, I didn't go to the dentist for like a year and a half, and I was a big soda drinker. That's like all I drank back then, for the most part, other than alcohol. And yeah, my teeth were hurting so bad, and I went to my dentist at the time, and he said, oh, yeah, he was like, get some bad news for you. The reason your teeth are hurting so bad is because you have like 9 cavities in your mouth. I'm like, oh God, oh shit. So it took me like 3 appointments to get those taken care of. Oh my God. I thought that would be enough to get me to quit. I definitely cut back, but I need to quit altogether. That was bad. That was not fun. So yeah, and then I need to get back to the gym, and I need to, stick to workout routine. I'm not going to overdo it, 3 days a week, 4 days a week at the most. You don't have to. You get just as much benefit working out 3 days a week. It's the same 3 or 4 days a week. The same benefit as like going every day. If you're going every day, you're pretty much overdoing it. And science has, it's been proven scientifically that your muscles need, like, it's not good to lift weights back-to-back days. Your tissues need at least a couple days to repair themselves. So give yourself at least a day in between. And that's another big thing for me, especially carbs, but anything. They say if you do have to eat before bed, eat something healthy like vegetables or nuts. But yeah, definitely don't eat carbs, don't eat sugar before bed. I gotta stop doing that because I come home from work and I'm starving. I need to have myself like a snack at work. A few hours before I go to bed because yeah, getting off work at 11, getting home at 11:30, and then eating, picking out, and then going to bed. That's just, I gotta stop doing that. I think I'll lose a lot of weight just doing that, but that is definitely bad. That's a big weight gainer problem right there. It can also disrupt your sleep too. I haven't really been sleeping that well lately for the most part, but I do want to get a better night's sleep. And a better night's sleep, just an 8-hour night, it's been proven too. You don't get enough sleep. That's a bad one for weight gain too. And you get your 8 hours, you're more likely to burn off more calories that way. And I can't do without my coffee. Got to have coffee. I don't put sugar in it, just a little cream, but I've probably been drinking too much coffee. Got to limit my coffee consumption. And I got to watch my red. I definitely need to cut back on meat, but especially red meat. I need to eat more chicken and less steak, less burgers, less roast beef, less pork, things like that. Eat more. I definitely need to work in more veggies, more salads, more beans, and more fruit, and less meat in general. But yeah, especially that red meat is a bad as far as weight gain. Watch my dairy too. I do eat a lot of dairy, so I gotta watch that, limit that as well. But yeah, white meat is definitely a better choice if you're looking to stay healthier. Red meat has been linked to more weight gain and higher cholesterol, a lot more heart problems like congestive heart failure, coronary artery disease. So there's a lot more risks, a lot more health risks when it comes to red meat, white meat, turkey, chicken, capon, what's that other one? Pheasant, things like that are all better choices. And sugar in general, the dairy, yeah, I need to get back to drinking almond milk because there's no lactose, no dairy in it. But yeah, it's been proven too that everybody's pretty much lactose intolerant in one way or another. It's just to what level you can tolerate it. But yeah, we weren't made to be able to digest, dairy and lactose properly. We weren't made for that. Not sure about animals, but yeah, humans, we weren't made. Same thing with sugar too. A lot of us weren't really made. Our digestive system wasn't made for sugar and dairy and lactose. Those are things our digestive system doesn't really like. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good holiday season. I definitely had overall. 2018 was a bad year for me, but I definitely had a better 2019, and I'm hoping to have a better 2020. Definitely hoping to continue to improve. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. Thank you to my new subscribers. I'm doing pretty well, up to 62 subscribers. So I think that's all of my latest news, my holiday New Year's update. I'll definitely, for those of you that are new, I did start this channel mainly for cooking and baking. My cooking and baking videos haven't been going over too well as much as I wanted, so I decided to take it a different direction, and I'm doing videos on all sorts of topics. That's another thing I wanted to say too in closing. Let me know if you have any ideas. Let me know if there's anything you want me to do videos on. I'm open to anything, whether it be sports, movies. I've done videos on just about everything so far, but yeah, religion, sports, movies, politics, stuff on the news, health, nutrition, fitness, whatever comes to mind, just to throw some ideas my way. So yeah, have a good rest of your Sunday, good rest of your weekend. I hope you all have a good week. Going back to work tomorrow after being off for the holidays. So comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon. Another interesting video. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Bye.